They're even arranging pumping parties where they meet up and they inject each other in the ass with substances like cement, silicone, fix-a-flat. Have you gotten work done, and if so, do you regret it? We're starting to turn into like plastic things from outer space. The message is clear. Being fuckable is more important than being a good human. Hey free woman. So today's video is about belfies, butt selfies, and these oversized Kylie Jenner lips that we see everywhere on social media these days. I know you've seen them. And I am going to continue calling you free women just for the ease of communication. I agree with everything I said in my previous video, but just for the purpose of communication, we're going to keep it free woman. All right, so these oversized lips and these colossal asses, and I'm not talking about the normal ones, I'm talking about the artificially pumped up ones. You know, women are starting to look like horses. You know, not humans. Are we horses or are we humans? And don't get me wrong, I think horses are beautiful and I love them, but shit is getting weird. You know, shit is getting really weird. There is barely a normal lip left in the YouTube beauty community. We've got, you know, girls desperately pouting into the camera and overarching to get these belfies. And it's just a symptom of a really sick society, and we need to bring back human. We need to normalize human, the human condition, because we're starting to get like, you know, things from outer space. We're starting to turn into like plastic things from outer space. And I can talk from experience because I have plastic in my chest. And I fell a victim to this exact same conditioning as many of you girls are, and many of these girls out there are doing right now. And that's why I'm speaking up about it. According to that really important fashion magazine, Vogue, we are in the era of the big booty. Well, I say we're in the era of the beauty virus. You know, it's disgusting, the expectations, this desirability rating, this fuckability rating, which is put upon young women these days. It is out of control. You know, teens are now graded on how fuckable they are, not how, you know, who they are as a person or what they can achieve or what their bodies can do, but instead being broken down into body parts. And how much money can those body parts make basically for these shitty industries? Women as young as 16 are mutilating their bodies to try and fit with this unrealistic, unattainable, narrow definition of what it is to be sexy. You know, and this is what I did to my 21-year-old body by mutilating it and getting breast implants 18 years, something like 18, 17 years ago now. And it wasn't so much for me to be sexy or to fit that sexy ideal, but it was more to feel normal, because I was culturally conditioned to think that my young body and my chest was not woman enough. So I had to go and mutilate myself in order to, you know, fit that ideal. And as a result, I want to prevent any girls going through the pain that I did and realizing that it's not worth it, okay? It equals more long-term pain. And some of you might be like, why don't you get breast implants out? Well, I don't want to go through another mutilating surgery unless I really, really have to. Unless they are making me sick, then I'm not going to get another surgery. I'm not going to be opened up again and have the downtime and be, you know, the recovery time. I'm not going to go through all that if I don't need to. You know, when I was young, inflated chests and small asses were in, and these days you've got to have huge tits, you've got to have this minute cartoon character waist and this colossal ass, and you've also got to have a permanently pouting face, and you've got to have ripped abs. All of this is just creating, you know, breaking women down into parts so you can make the cash, the industries can make the cash, women can feel bad about themselves, they can be, you know, they get caught up in this desperate cycle of trying to be this perfect feminine woman, and they lose themselves. We lose our true self amongst all this corporate bullshit. So we need to bring back human. Okay, what it is to be human, what it looks like to be human, to normalize human again, because at the moment we've got these oversized lips and asses being normalized, and that is sick. Okay, it's a symptom of sick society, and it's just going to get sicker and sicker and sicker unless we rebel against it, we say no, and we start embracing our own true beauty, yeah, our own authenticity. Women are getting so desperate to reach this culturally constructed corporate criminal beauty ideal image that they're even arranging pumping parties where they meet up and they inject each other in the ass with substances like cement, silicone, fix-a-flat, super glue, chemicals that can leave them permanently disfigured and even dead. This is how desperate they're getting, because the normal procedure is upwards of $10,000. And this makes me very sad that women feel like they need to go to these lengths to be, sexy for men, to be fuckable. I just want you to know that that is bullshit. And when you release that, that desire to be like that, that's when you actually attract like authentic, genuine men and women into your life. Society continues to slice women up into lips, tits and asses for profit and power. The message is clear. Being fuckable is more important than being a good human. And this mindset, this destructive mindset, is leading to destructive behavior. We're seeing cosmetic surgery procedures go up 500%, almost 500% since I was 17. And 90% of all cosmetic procedures are performed on women. Are we getting these procedures because we think we're shit hot and all about the vanity? No, it's because we're being programmed to look in the mirror and dissect our face, to slice up our body, to see flaws, imperfection, inadequacy. Every day we turn on social media, we are being told and shown how to modify, edit, correct our humanness, and then display ourselves like pretty little objects in a toy shop so people can judge us, strangers can judge us worthy or not. And so fuckboys can just come and pick us up, play with us, and then discard us. We are not being considered as a whole human being, but we're being dismantled into parts. Media then trains men to fetishize these alien body parts. We then have idiot male DJs enforcing this sort of shit and starting Kickstarter campaigns for Taylor Swift to get an ass. Which further shames women into, women who have small asses into feeling inadequate and defective in their body and then considering surgery. And honestly, it fucks me up inside because I had surgery. I know how these women are feeling. I know how you are feeling if you are considering surgery. I understand that shameful feeling and that inadequacy, and I just want you to know that you are human, okay? You are perfectly acceptable as you are. That if you're healthy, there's nothing at all you should change about yourself. And when I say change when it comes to diet, I mean, change your diet and your lifestyle so you become healthy. But as far as your appearance goes, you are whole. There is nothing you need to change. You need to accept that. And you need to stop trying for the attention of strangers, the validation from strangers, trying to be sexy for men who aren't even on your level. Remember, you don't want to be attractive to every Tom, Dick and Harry. You don't want those fuckboys in your life. And I want that to really come through to you strongly because I've been in this position. I've lived through it. I've had the surgery, and long term, it is not what you expect, okay? It's not going to bring you that happiness that you think. We need to boil it down and get real about what these body parts are actually intended for. You got lips because you suckle on a nipple when you were young. They also keep food in when you're chewing. They help your pronunciation as well. And you've got an ass because you got to sit on some flesh so it is comfortable. That the ass cheeks are protecting the sit bones so you don't sit down and break your ass, basically. But they've been over-sexualized by our culture and by media, by Hollywood, by society, in order to just put you down in the ground so you feel bad about yourself, you feel defective as a human, and you buy their shitty product. There's a lot of money in slicing women up and turning them into parts. It's making the big bucks for these corporations, and every time you buy these beauty products or you get a procedure, you are saying it's okay. You need to pull your money out of these industries and say, no, fuck you, I'm not going to be a part of your beauty duty anymore. Kylie Jenner got her first injection of lip filler when she was 16 because she felt intense pressure to be a certain way. She didn't like her skinny lips because culturally they're not acceptable and they don't sell products. Remember that. These pumped up lips, they're really, really lucrative for selling products, as Kylie knows with her lip kit, which made her like $18 million in a year. It's all profit driven corporate bullshit. And this is all done to keep bright-spirited women like many of you under control, distracted by beauty duty and obeying this oppressive system. Many of us are working in jobs that we hate to buy shit that numbs us to impress people that don't even respect us. Remember, you need to present your natural self. because that is going to repel the people from your life that are there for superficial reasons. Okay, the people who just want to use you in some way, who just care about how you look, those are not the people that you want in your life. You want to repel them because they're just going to suck from your soul. They're not going to be of benefit to your life. You want the other truth seekers, the people who are confident in their own truth, and being your natural self speaks volume about your confidence and about how you are seeking the truth. And you're going to attract people who are also seeking the truth and wanting to be their true selves and wanting freedom from society's jail, from society's expectations. So proudly let your body hair grow, be your natural self, wear comfortable clothing, don't wear painful fashion, and you're going to attract real, authentic, deep, genuine souls into your life. Not the fuckboys, not those superficial fake women, you know, that are not going to help you be your best in life. They're just going to basically keep you on that level, on that low level of existence that is not helping you become your best in life. Okay, so I'm going to look at some questions that I asked on Instagram about this topic. I'm going to see what we have here and answer just a couple. This video is going to be pretty long if I don't do this quickly, so let's have a look. Okay, so this is from Sophia W. Harris. I guess my question for the video would be, what would you tell yourself at 21? Do you regret your choice, or do you appreciate it for helping you realize these truths now? Okay, so my choice to mutilate my chest at 21, I don't do regrets, okay? I've decided a long time ago I don't do regrets because it doesn't help my life. It is not a productive way to be, but I do aim to do better next time. That's what I aim to do. And to tell my 21-year-old self, I would be like, fuck the system. Seriously, fuck the system. I wish I would have found someone speaking like this on YouTube who could inspire me and who could help me feel comfortable in my own humanness and just focus on shit that matters. You know, not have this self-obsession, this self-infatuation, you know, looking in the mirror all the time, criticizing everything, and just being so distracted by shit that does not matter. You know, I wish that I could have communicated that to my 21-year-old self for sure. So yeah, I don't regret it. Okay. And I feel like I can speak from experience now because I've actually been through it myself, and I'm here to tell you that it's not all it's cracked up to be. It's not worth it, and you're going to realize that it's not going to bring you long-term happiness. That is inside, and that's something that you need to cultivate and develop within yourself, and it's not going to help getting plastic inserted in your body. Have you gotten work done, and if so, do you regret it? So I just kind of answered this purple landing. I have had face treatments done as well. You know, I've had quite a few things done because I just got caught up in that whole appearance thing. You know, I had a partner who was all about that, and it made me feel that that was my worth in society, was how I looked. That was my worth, and you know, so that's what I worked on. Okay, this video is pretty long, so I'm going to cut it off here, but thank you for all your questions, and I will see you next video, maybe for a smut industry video. I'm not even sure if I can say that on YouTube. They're probably going to demonetize this video, but anyway, I will see you soon. Don't forget to go free yourself today. Your small flat ass is fucking awesome. Your skinny lips are perfect. There's nothing you need to change about yourself.